I don't know, like, she's out there. You're the Florida version of Sex in the City, JD.
That's when I was smoking my cigars.
Don't be an asshole today.
Hi, how are you? You see what this is?
That looks to be Oben.
It is Oben.
Ooh.
We're giving it a shot. Party.
Yes. Yeah. how appropriate of a term. There it is.
Look at the supplier.
And look who's
Hello.
Danny with
Hey. Oh, it's everybody.
Everybody. We're going to do this. We're going to do it right.
There we go.
I told you when you got me this bottle, I was going to share it with only a few select people.
Yes.
Just be them.
It's amazing. It is amazing.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes, to Tyler and the
Tyler
tradition
for finding the Oban.
The finest whiskey.
Oh, it's
yes.
from Pumice.
Did you go to the distillery or did you just try it? You did.
No, I went to the distillery. We did the tour. It was on Emily's birthday, so she was being all glum.
Man.
Yes,
Emily as well. Yes,
she was being all glum about it being her birthday and having a fantastic time. Being sad about aging, and at the end of the whole thing, the gentleman giving us the tour was like, "It's your birthday," and she's like, "Yes." He's like, "I'm going to do something special." She's like, "Please don't do anything special." It's okay. And he gave her one of their like nicest barrel selects that they were in the process of bottling at that point.
Wow,
oh, man.
So
it's so good. And I remember you saying about the Oban, and then your mom brought, and I'm looking at the bottle, and I looked at a house that was next door to the distillery that was for sale.
Oh, wow.
Can you freaking imagine? It was in my price range. It was gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
It was recently updated and modernized, and I thought, could walk to the distillery any time. It was within walking distance.
That is so good.
Like, nope, can't catch a fast train to London up there. Like,
yeah, not quite.
Yeah. So yes, this is what we're delicately sipping on right now, and it is amazing.
And we should drink to the happy couple, the upcoming nuptials.
Yes.
How's that going?
Woo. We're planning a wedding.
Yeah. Finally with you two. We're excited.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It is finally happening, Savannah, Georgia, but
I'm trying to think the next time we see you, will you be a married man next month? Will we see you next month?
When is the actual day?
The actual day will be March 17th.
Oh, that's right.
It's a big day.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yes. Oh, it is going to be wild.
And where is it going to be? What state?
It's going to be in Savannah, Georgia.
Okay. All right.
And that, which is a big thing.
That's the
St.
big
Patrick's
thing.
Day,
Yes.
huge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Okay. This is going to be amazing.
Yes.
So when are you going?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
That's the answer is yes.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to try to be there.
She's going to try and make the trip.
Yeah. I hope you can make it, Mother.
Me too.
I don't know if I'd be able to get to you, Tyler. I don't know if I'd be able to find you guys. Would I be able to find them if I
You just
stayed
show
outside?
up. You can walk to the wedding
can
venue.
walk there, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
All
to
you
the
can
wedding
do
venue.
is walk. All you can do is walk when you get there.
No, I'm talking about the after wedding nuptials. After wedding.
Oh yeah, they're within walking distance of the wedding.
It's going to be like a party.
Oh,
like
yeah.
ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
How cool is that? Are you going to have someone filming it and everything, like a regular wedding?
Yeah, so it'll be like a regular wedding. We have our photographer and their assistant and everything like that. So it's going to be we're going to have kind of a little pre-party the night before.
Yeah.
Because we won't be able to have a formal reception with St. Patrick's Day going on.
Right,
So
right.
we're gonna have a little bit of a pre-party.
Is partying for your wedding.
I know.
Right.
It's all about the
Biggest
wedding,
The whole
right?
city.
It is all about the wedding. Let's get on with it.
So yeah, so we have acquired lodging, and then we're gonna do a big square party, like a big tailgate afterwards. So we're gonna get married, walk out, and we'll have already had people who aren't at the wedding holding the space and all of that, and making sure all the food and stuff is set up. So yeah, it's gonna be a big one.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
awesome.
that
Yes.
has to take some like logistical, strategic planning.
Yes. Well, it's fun whenever you call somebody in Savannah and say that you want to do anything like, that requires planning, i.e. a wedding, on St. Patrick's Day, everybody goes, so you know what that is. And Emily, she was born there and everything. So she's like, I'm a Savannah. And they're like, okay. So then you get two responses from there. Either absolutely not, I'm not giving up my St. Patrick's Day, or absolutely, we're all in. This is the coolest thing we've heard. So,
Oh, that's good. Oh, wow. Holy hell. Like,
That is.
when
gonna be
does it
fun.
fall? What day of the week does it fall on?
it's a Thursday this year.
Oh, it's a Thursday.
You ain't getting out of the show.
I'll do the show from the.
Oh,
free
shit.
party.
That would be fantastic.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That
How
would be
cool
amazing.
would that
I'll
be?
get a
That'd be
new
good.
GoPro and then I'll send you all video.
Yes.
Yeah, there
Yes.
you go.
I'll be the mother of the groom with GoPro. Like right
That
here
would
is
be
what we're doing.
so cool.
Yeah,
Or
just
whatever.
a GoPro on your
Yeah,
head for the
there
whole
you go.
time,
Yeah.
pictures and everything.
Part of
That'd be
the narrative.
fantastic.
All right, I'm gonna let
Oh,
y'all get your show
dude.
going on.
All right, man. I feel like it's been, yeah,
Oh no, Judy
Yes.
is like, she's been the party here.
I know.
That's been it.
Judy
And the drink,
for this event.
yes, and the drink this
Catered
week
this
actually
event. Let me see if
references.
we have to turn this around just for a quick second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh,
We good?
oh, y'all are having a party.
Look at that spread.
Look at that.
Oh
And then
my
also
gosh.
beyond that, at all the
Oh, yeah.
whiskeys
Oh,
that your mom
The
has.
different whiskeys I'm trying to get Denise to try. Maybe not
Oh
all.
my gosh. I want to party with y'all.
Tasty.
I know, put your hand on. I tried to get you here.
This isn't, yeah, I'm glad we're recording this one because now
Yeah.
everybody will be able to see that. Okay. We just did a big long show with our entertainment guy and I never hit record. And I haven't
Oh,
I haven't
yeah.
told him yet, but
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna
that's
get there. I'm gonna get there. Yeah. God forbid it.
You cross those bridges when you build up the mental fortitude to come to them.
So obviously you've been super, super busy because I feel like it's been a really long time.
Yes.
Really
Yes,
long time.
It's been 2 months just about. And it turns out that trying to daytime as an engineer, nighttime as a bartender, and plan a wedding is
Oh,
your
that's
schedule
fun.
fills up.
That's some dishes. That's spinning dishes. That is spinning
Mhm.
dishes.
Yes, it is.
Balls in the air, however you want to put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So yeah.
wow.
So I'm good
Wow.
at juggling, but not that good.
Who would be? No one. That's
Oh my
crazy. Good for you,
Yeah.
man. Though everything's coming together.
We're glad we have you here today and you fit us in with all of everything that's going on.
I'm so happy to be here, and I'm actually very happy that Mom is there because the drink this week actually features a good history between JD and Judy. I was
What?
going through, yeah. So it's gonna involve some good old history of
Never missed it.
Tyler's growing up that involves the both of them.
This is so cool.
Yes.
You got
So
I was
Can you
going
see?
to say that,
Okay.
Tyler, when you
Okay.
said the Gold Rush drink, I was like,
Yes.
I wonder if he remembers.
yes, I do.
Oh my gosh.
So I was thinking, New Year. We've been doing this for a year. We've had a lot of fun, and I hadn't done just a classic in a while. So I was like, okay, let me think of some classic cocktails that would be very fun and still working with whiskey and everything. And one of my favorite cocktails to drink is called an airmail, which is a rum version with a little bit of sparkling wine of a classic cocktail called a bee's knees. And a bee's knees is a
Hey, you're the bee's
Yeah.
knees.
yes.
Yeah.
So a bee's knees is a gin cocktail that uses gin, honey, and lemon. Very simple, very
Okay.
like elegant build. Fun to play with the balance. What type of honey do you use? How much lemon juice, all of that. Which gin? I mean, there's so much flavor going on there that it's a really fun cocktail to play with. And the whiskey variation of that is called the Gold Rush.
Okay.
So taking that same type of bee's knees, using kind of those fun little, hip words from the time, then going into the Gold Rush as whiskey kind of made its way into the craft cocktail scene, or the Prohibition era cocktail scene. Calling it a gold rush was pretty cool. And when I was growing up, a wee little lad, on Thursdays, my mother and JD would get together at a fine establishment called the Circus Bar and Grill.
Yes, we were just talking about it. Yes.
And they would perform fantastic musical feats as a well-known, internationally famous group known as the Gold Rush Girls.
Yes.
You know what? I think we had mentioned this before. The owner called us the Gold Rush Girls. He wanted it to be like this country night with us. And he wanted 2 girls singing. And some of the people were like saying, they're the gold diggers.
Oh my God. This is fantastic. Okay. So it's called, are we going to keep it called the Gold Rush?
So the drink is called, the original drink that I base this off of is called the Gold Rush.
Okay.
And when it comes into it, very basic drink, you use a whiskey, bourbon in this case, honey, and lemon. So just keeping it very simple and everything, but you know that I can't just be simple with these things.
Right.
And when you play with the drink and you change it up and do a little bit of things, we like to call it, when you make small modifications but don't get it far from the base of the drink in the industry, we like to call that riffing.
Right.
So this one is going to be called Riffing with the Gold Rush, Girls.
That's funny.
And the guitar riff, there's like a double meaning right there. I like
exactly.
I'm sure you thought of that, right? Sure, you see.
Okay.
Winked, he thought about
all right.
So this was when I saw that name Gold Rush and was thinking, new year, get back to a couple classics. I had a lot of fun and done a lot of travel, but it'll be fun to do a couple more classic cocktails and everything, and see the Gold Rush and go, I got to do it. It's meant to be.
It's meant to be.
It just has to happen. And then the other thing that kind of threw it down is for this one, I'm going to be using this Chattanooga whiskey cask strength.
Oh.
I worked a weeknight at 8 and Sam, which you don't usually do, but you get to meet a lot of like the hotel guest travelers. It's very kind of chill, and you get to really tend the bar versus make drinks. And this gentleman was telling me about Chattanooga whiskey, and he was out with some of his friends. He was a private investigator, looked kind of like just like a cowboy kind of rocker, like had that kind of Crocodile Dundee look going for him, but doing it well. And he had a tattoo that was just some numbers, and on all of their bottles, they put the proof. And he was telling me a story that he was out with some of his friends and was drinking this whiskey and made the decision to get the proof of that whiskey tattooed and sent it to them. And they loved it. They tagged it. They have him hold their bottles for their photo shoots now and things like this. Like he is just full in. So I hadn't tried their stuff, so I went out and got it. And it's made in Chattanooga, so it's a good whiskey. This is our good Tennessee whiskey, straight bourbon here. And a lot of their stuff is cask proof. So, I love my overproofs when I'm doing things, because I just think that flavor punches through a lot of other modifiers. So wanted to start with something that just had a cool story behind it from somebody that was happy to talk about a product and love.
Now I'm going to have to look it up on Instagram so I can see if I find them. Okay.
Absolutely.
I love it.
So starting with a cask strength whiskey. And I decided that if I was going to do something like a bee's knees or a Gold Rush, I couldn't just make it whiskey, honey,
lemon.
Of course not.
Yeah. No.
So I acquired some bee pollen.
Oh,
Ooh.
Shut up.
And I did about an ounce of bee pollen by mass into 6 ounces of whiskey by volume. So I have some bee pollen infused whiskey here.
I didn't even know that.
Oh
was
my
a
God.
thing to buy.
Yes.
I
Is
know.
there a taste to that?
Is it like strong honey?
Oh, it has a smell like a beeswax like candle almost.
Wow.
Oh,
And,
like
and the flavor that so it has that really almost waxy smell to it that you would think from, and instead of making it very like honey-esque, you really get very strong like floral notes out of it with the whiskey in it. And again, mixing it with that kind of overproof whiskey at 111 proof was just perfect.
Wow.
So
that is.
yes, so I wanted to start there. Cool product, cool play on, yes, it's obvious and it's very, pimp my drink of oh, you like honey? Well, here's honey for your honey on your honey.
Right.
Wanted to go for that.
How long did it have to sit in the whiskey to like really infuse?
In the fridge, it was about 6 hours before
Oh,
like
okay.
it had reached
Okay.
peak infusion. So
Yeah.
especially with it being an overproof,
Yeah.
the higher the proof, a lot faster some of these things go. So if you're using like a normal like 80 proof or something, you might need overnight. But by about 4 to 6 hours, it had gotten most of it. Then for the honey, I made a honey syrup. So I did a spiced honey, and this is going to include some ginger, some lemon zest to tie the lemon back in, allspice, a little bit of star anise, so just a hint of that kind of licorice, some black pepper, and then a little bit of I threw a little bit of nutmeg in there as well. So
awesome.
kind of a spicy baking spice.
Yeah, yeah.
So what is the consistency of bee pollen? Is it like, does it disintegrate in
like
the
little
whiskey?
pebbles, doesn't it?
Yeah. So
break down in the whiskey?
So it comes out in kind of like, I'm going to see if I can make this work. And if not, then we'll just have to take my word for it. But it starts as these little like pebbly looking things. If I can.
Lower. Oh, raise your hand a little more. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see them?
Yep. There it is right there.
It starts out kind of like these little pebbles. And then in the whiskey itself, let me see if I can get it. You can see it kind of just turns into
It's
fine dust on the bottom.
Right.
So, it is pollen, so it doesn't fully, dissolve, but it does take a lot of those flavors and elements out.
Okay.
So 2 ounces of the bee pollen infused whiskey. I'm going to go for 3/4 of an ounce of this spiced honey syrup. And again, for the spiced honey syrup, I do 1 cup of honey to a 1/2 cup of water, because there's already a decent amount of water in that honey. And I put all of my spices into it, and I don't boil it at first. I just kind of leave it on real low heat and just let all those spices cook down. Then I'll strain it off and then bring it to a quick boil just to kind of get everything homogenized.
Literally mix it. Yeah. Awesome. Yes. Okay.
It's a great way to mix it. I'm gonna grab my glasses.
I love spiced anything, spiced rum.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything that has that mulled wine.
Jesus.
Oh yes.
Good. Yeah.
Then of course, I'm a huge fan of hand squeezing my citrus. But for a full ounce of lemon juice.
Hey, remember in Tennessee, I think we squoze 60 lemons or limes. He made some like plantation-y punch.
Oh my God.
So
I made a
for our friends.
Oh my God, your hand must have been ready
to some limes and lemons. It was like, he laughed at me. We had to go back and bought like everything, and then we hand squoze them all into a big igloo.
It reminds me of those. Remember those things that like flexor things?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, my hand would be killing me.
So he does.
I can see now what he's doing.
Okay.
I really like this one. So then just shake it over ice.
Oh, we went
Shake your cocktail.
Yeah.
Shake your cocktail.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
That should sound like
classic.
Yes.
All those.
Just straining that into a nice rocks glass.
Oh, you got the round one?
I like it.
For Christmas, I got squares now. Square ice cube makers.
Squares are nice.
Oh, right.
Yep. I got the round ones now, the squares.
Have you used them on the show yet?
I have not used the squares yet. I haven't taken them out of the box that I got them yet.
I was going to say, I don't think I heard of the squares.
No,
it was the
no.
round ones.
Yeah, the round ones. And I have new round ones too, because the one that I was using before would leak in the freezer. And then you'd have half one. Yeah. So now I got real silicone.
She's
ones.
ready.
Yeah, I got real ice cube makers.
And ice is everything.
It is everything.
I want to make clear ice. Now. I'm working on that, Tyler.
Clear ice is awesome.
I really want.
Is that what distilled water?
Ice?
Distilled.
So no, not necessarily. The easy way to do clear ice, like there's like really slow freezing and all of these things. The easy way to do it is to freeze a bunch of ice at once and cut the fuzzy part off the bottom.
Just do a big block,
nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that.
All right.
Boiled it. I've done all this stuff.
Yeah.
I bought a Brita pitcher.
Yes.
No. No.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different methods, but one of the ones that I see that's very common is you get like a big cooler so that it has to freeze from the top down. And as it freezes, it starts to push those kind of impurities and the air that comes out of it gets pushed to the bottom. So you just get kind of like a 1/2 inch to 1 inch on the bottom that you don't.
That's what makes it cloudy then. Impurities.
Yeah.
Now I'm grossed out.
Right.
Now I'm gonna look for clear ice.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, also as it's freezing, it's trying to expand.
Right.
So if you freeze from all the sides out, as it expands, there ends up being vacuum in the middle, and that vacuum is what's in.
Oh.
So you want to push all of that away, and then it makes it.
All right, so you're gonna need a
Great
saw.
idea.
Yeah, so a saw, deep freezer.
A deep
Yeah.
freezer
Those
and
for
the
bodies,
block
but
molds,
just like
right?
a saw.
Okay.
Oh, I got that too. No.
And then for this one, I go with
Garnish.
just kind of the traditional
Oh,
lemon
cool.
wheel.
Fantastic.
Pretty.
Good.
And then I do just want to throw a little bit of bee pollen on top.
Wow.
I never knew that was a
Oh.
thing you could.
So it is going to have just a little bit of a.
Tyler.
Is it soft or is it hard?
So it's hard. It's got a little texture to it.
Okay.
As soon as it hits like kind of like a piece of chocolate, as soon as it's in your mouth, it'll start to dissolve very quickly.
Okay.
But it doesn't really have a crunch. You don't get the time to bite into it, but
Okay.
It does kind of hold its shape a decent.
You know, I have like wax.
Are
on
there
my mind, and I feel
nutritional
like it's gonna be
value
like waxy.
to
It's
I'm
healthy-
sure.
healthy.
I'm sure.
Gotta be
Considering I
healthy,
bought this
right?
in the health food aisle, I'm sure there's supposed to be some benefits. But I just thought it was cool because it was beef.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, we're all over that. Yes.
Totally.
I love
Spicy
it.
and classic. I like it.
Yes.
That's
And
so
sweet.
I could do this. It's all stuff that like I don't have to. By the way, your mom bought me bitters.
Yes.
I am
The
now hooked
Underbergs,
up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm now hooked up with cocktail syrup
Yeah.
And
Old
bitters.
fashioned syrup.
and bitters.
Yeah.
Oh, that is amazing. Also,
Yeah.
this is amazing.
And we lost
Wow, I
Tyler
can't
for a
know.
remember you to make
second.
that for me.
How many?
Yeah.
How many did you have to make before you really perfected it?
This one was 3 full tries.
Okay.
Okay.
Not too bad.
So
I
I
would
had
drink my mistakes.
I would-
Honestly,
yeah.
all those things sound so
It's
good. I
okay,
would drink
man.
every mistake.
no, they were great, but as far as perfecting it, it really was. I wanted to play a little bit with the balance. I added a little bit more water to the honey syrup, and
Well, isn't honey a little sweeter to begin with, even if there's liquid in it or not? so?
yes, so it has a different sweetness. Honey has that really like full flavor, and a lot of those like floral and kind of like citrusy notes come out of it. So it can be a potent sweetener. That's why I really like honey with scotch. If you're gonna make
Yeah,
a cocktail
yeah.
versus like, or a demerara, like you want some of those like heavy other flavors to help balance it out. So that again, making it a honey cocktail or a honey sweetened cocktail that is overproof whiskeys, overproof rums, Navy strength gins can really hold up to it.
It
Because
sounds
just has
like-
such a breadth of flavor.
Like the lemon helps too. The lemon will help make everything feel like a little bit less sweet, right? The acid
Yes.
kind of
Yep.
balances. Nice. Nice.
There it is. Look at this.
I might have to seriously try and make this.
Oh, you should make one for Marlene. For Marlene.
I should. I'm
I
cooking,
got
I'm
to
cooking for
meet-
them Thursday.
See, I got to meet your biggest fan, Tyler.
I need to meet my biggest fan.
He's
My
not.
mom. Well, your mom legit is your biggest fan, but my mom's next in line.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah. She was
Nice.
she was excited when I said I'm going down. I got Tyler's show tonight. Gotta go. It was like, I think that's like one of the few reasons why she'll let me out of her sight, while I'm here. So yeah, if it's you, she's okay with it.
He's
And wait
just
till I
enjoying that
explain to her
drink.
that drink.
Yeah.
I
She's gonna
love
want
how
me to
he's
make it.
enjoying that drink.
No. This is
She was drinking whiskey and burners,
Oh, wow.
and I was like, "That's original. That is original, Mom."
Burners is great though.
Burners will bite you.
I
By
love. I
itself.
know.
Like,
It's different
like-
than ginger beer, and it's
yeah.
it's
ginger
it's-
beer is different. If you're not
it
used to
is.
that. It really
ginger
is.
beer is so intense, and
Yeah.
ginger ale is so light,
Light,
and Verner's
yeah.
is right in the middle.
Mhm.
But it's
Burners reminds me.
doesn't it?
It
Yeah.
reminds me of like a very, very heavy like ginger infused cream soda. Like it just is its own
Yes.
thing. It's
Yeah.
just so good.
I'll tell you what. When I was little, our biggest treats were Burner floats with vanilla ice
Oh,
cream.
yeah.
No Coke floats,
Oh.
no root beer floats, Burner
Oh.
floats.
Is that like a soda? I've never had
Yeah, it's a
that.
ginger
Yeah,
ale.
it's
Oh,
like a
is it?
ginger ale, but
Okay.
really intense flavor, and it's a
Usually when
really
you
dark
drink it, it has,
color.
like,
Yeah.
the bubbles that come back right at you.
Oh.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I was like, "Where did you find that?" She said, "Rick bought it for me on Amazon." Nice, my
It
stepdad is
wasn't
like
free from the
a god
casino.
among gods. I honestly, if you just mention something, he finds it.
Wow, wow, that's awesome.
Cooks, cleans, does the laundry, and orders Verner's online for her.
It wasn't free from the casino.
It was not free. You got a lot of Tito's in that bar, and I'm like, why did you start drinking Tito's? Like, there's a huge Belvedere thing, came in this big, like, metal thing that you carry it in and everything. I'm like, what? She goes, well, I get them free from the casino. And I was like, she literally gets a bottle a month. On top of that, I said, did you get a new toaster? Free from the casino. It's not free when you're dropping $1,200 a week, but you know, if you want to say it's free, I understand.
You got like 6 coffee machines.
Coffee machine, Keurig. When did you guys become the Rockefellers with your Keurig? She was like, the casino, from the casino. So yeah, she thinks they're free.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
But I use it as an excuse, like, because she likes to just go to the casino on Mondays, and then I'll be like, don't you have a free gift on Saturday? Do you want to go get your free gift on Saturday so we can go twice a week? So I'm kind of a bad influence on her.
So I have to ask, Tyler, do you have a signature drink for the wedding prepared, or are you doing
Wow, the
that?
pressure.
It's a lot of pressure. Right?
Oh my God. I felt it for you from here.
So the very short answer is no. We had thought about it. We had talked about it. I had thought about it. I really did some research and was planning it. But at the end of the day, that's a lot of expectations to put on whoever's bartending for us.
Oh,
and
true. Yeah.
And especially we talked with our friends in the service industry. We don't want to ask any of them. We didn't want, I didn't want to come up with something that was super crazy and awesome and all of this, and then like be unable to not judge it if something was wrong and I tried it or something like that. So instead, I'm going to make 20 gallons of Chatham Artillery Punch.
Oh,
of what?
Nice.
I missed it.
Of Chatham Artillery Punch.
Okay.
Which is a recipe written down in the 1700s.
Okay. Oh, I thought you said who?
From a big military party. Yes.
Probably more.
Oh,
how much are you making?
20 gallons. So that'll be
that's
probably 3 gallons each. Lemon, lime, orange juice, fresh squeezed.
Gallons. 3 gallons.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Who's doing the squeezing?
The groomsmen.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
She got a little nervous.
Judy's not doing the squeezing.
She got a little nervous.
I certainly would.
You can't get crap on your dress.
No,
she cannot be squeezing.
That'll be basically a half case each of bourbon, brandy, rum, gin, 2 cases of champagne.
And how many total do you expect on top of the entire city of Savannah?
On top of the entire city of Savannah, for the after party, I think realistic numbers are close to 200-ish.
Wow.
Yeah.
The venue was so small.
What
they
about
have 65 at the
Yeah, so the wedding itself is going to be a very nice, small, quaint wedding at 65.
Okay. And then it's just like you kick down them doors and
all of their thousands of closest friends can come by.
Right.
Exactly.
Party in the street. That's amazing. Oh my God. I will need a lot of video and a lot of pictures.
Yes.
Yeah.
It will be thoroughly documented.
Oh.
You say that. I said we'll get the first little bit, and then who knows?
Yeah, and then God only knows what happens.
Can't promise anything after that. That was the funniest part. Is we're like, neither of us get up early. Neither of us want to do anything in the morning. Period. Our wedding is at 8 a.m. because the parade starts at 10 a.m. and that wedding needs to be over so we can go to the parade.
The wedding starts at 8. Hair and makeup.
Oh my Christ!
Yeah.
Yep. I think she has to wake up at 3.
Yeah.
We're not getting there at 5.
Yeah.
I think she has to wake up at like 3 a.m. to get.
Oh my God.
Gosh. So I'll take some video and we'll slip it in on the next show.
Oh my God. Yeah, definitely.
Now, to make it very well balanced, the groomsmen all have to wake up at 2 a.m. to go capture the spot on the square.
Oh man!
They have to start making all their alliances and get all the gear and tailgating gear set up, and then at 6 a.m. they have to rush the square, get everything set up, and then go to the wedding. So.
And who watches the spot? On the,
we have that arranged. We have of the people who will not be able to attend the wedding. We have people who are going to be key elements to the party after.
Oh wow!
Oh my God, this is meticulous.
I think we're paying some of Emily's. Yeah, I think we're going to pay some of Emily's brother's college friends to do it for us. But.
There you go. That'll work.
Wow. Oh, dude, I wish you all the best, man. I can't even. I'll let you slide then. I'll let you slide on that show since it's your wedding week. I'll give you that time off.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I guess we'll talk, because if I'm making that much out of artillery punch, I might need to do a trial. So
Okay.
Anytime. We will slip it in anytime.
Yeah. Your schedule. We're at the mercy of you this month or next month for sure.
Fun.
I had no idea it was so soon.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I thought about it.
Like, I remember you saying that it was on March 17th, but then it totally slipped my mind. And when you said that he was planning and everything, and I'm like, well, how soon is it? Wow, it's really soon.
I'm not really sure what happened to December, January, or February, but apparently it's March almost. So.
Well, your New Year started in February,
I decreed my New Year started in February 1st because I had not caught up to anything.
Yeah.
I feel good
Judy follows the fiscal year.
The fiscal year.
Definitely feel good about that.
That's great.
The Routley fiscal year.
That's hysterical.
It was a great thing to do. I feel great. So.
Yeah,
I like it.
I'm ready for this big party of yours.
I would like to.
MLAs,
Yeah, I would
so
like
excited.
to do that. I think I'm going to defer.
Until
I like that idea.
I did it.
I really like that
liked
idea.
it so much. I like Judy's idea. I did it too. I started on the 1st of February.
We don't do anything for New Year, so we're not missing anything. And I absolutely despise social media around that. People with the Pelotons.
Oh.
Those Pelotons, pain in the asses.
And you know what's great? When you say February 1st is your New Year, nobody goes, well, what's your New Year's resolution?
Yes,
True.
exactly. Yep, you can throw that right out the window. Expectation and failure.
Forgot about it
Yep.
themselves. It's a non-issue, and I was like,
yes,
my New Year's.
I am totally adopting that.
freeing.
I'm adopting
Very
that.
freeing.
I love it. I love it. That's great. Well, listen, we will let you get back to your evening because we got a lot of food we got to eat now.
Yeah, no, you guys look very busy, and I don't want to be in the way of that. But absolutely.
Well, we wish you were here at this
Yes,
party.
wish you were here to
I
see food.
I wish I would have got the invite. So
That's on. Oh no, that's
I said
on
I
you.
wanted to fly you in, but
Yeah, that's right. That was on JD because we were
Yeah.
trying to keep her a secret.
Yes.
oh, that's awesome.
he's like, keep
Well-
her. She pops up everywhere.
You could be like
That's all
the
right.
elf on the shelf.
She's the
wherever
cool
you
mom.
are.
She's allowed. So we'll do one more because like,
Yes.
will we? I don't know if we'll see you before the wedding, so we have to do a cheers to your wedding.
Yes.
Cheers.
Thank
Yay.
Tyler and
Thank you all.
Yay.
For
Congratulations.
sure. Correct.
All right, give her our best as well.
I absolutely shall. Thank you all so much, as
Thank
always.
The ladies are signing out. Thank you.
All right, enjoy the party.
Bye-bye. Like, never stop chasing your dreams. There, see?
We drank way too much whiskey.